All right, we are going to look at adjectives in our grammar study today. And so, an adjective is a word that gives information about a noun or a pronoun, it describes a noun or a pronoun. I'm going to write my name on the corner. And I'm going to underline a word that gives information about a noun or a pronoun. And if you have a highlighter, this is when we use highlighters. An adjective can tell what kind or how many. So here's an example. A sudden boom of thunder scared the 6 horses. So right here we have 6. Numbers are always adjectives. And then we're describing a boom, right? This is a noun. This is a noun. And an adjective describes the noun. In Spanish and in French, the adjectives sometimes come after the noun. So you might say, I am looking at my glove red. Instead of saying red glove, in French, and I'm pretty sure in Spanish as well, sometimes the adjective goes after the noun. But in English, we always put the adjective before the noun. So you see a sudden boom or 6 horses, right? 6 is describing the horses. It's telling you how many. And sudden is describing what kind of boom, right? So we remember we highlighted what kind or how many. And then drinking fountain. Fountain is a noun, and drinking is describing what kind of fountain it is, right? It's not a kind of fountain with a sculpture that's bubbling water. It's a fountain that's for drinking, okay? So we're going to do 1, and we're going to do 4. And then you guys are going to do 2 and 3, and you're going to do 5 and 6, okay? So I'll do 1 with you as an example, and then I'm going to put on some Jeopardy music. You can finish, and then you can check your work. Write the adjectives that describe the underlined nouns. Then write what kind or how many for each adjective, okay? So this is telling you the noun. Lightning is a noun. Flashes is a noun. So bright lightning and several flashes. Several tells how many. And bright tells what kind. All right. You guys are going to do 2 and 3. Here we go. Well, I thought we were going to, I think it's playing something else. Sorry. Here we go. Ah! It's playing another ad. Don't listen to the ads. Here we go. Okay, so let's look at number 2. The frightened horses bolted down the steep hill. So here's my noun. Here's my noun. So frightened and steep, they tell what is wrong with the horses, what kind of problem they're having. And steep tells what kind of hill it is. So I'm writing what kind, what kind. Okay, on number 3, here's my noun, rain. The cold, hard rain soaked the driver. There's 2 of them, cold and hard. And that tells what kind. And this tells what kind. And you can make little arrows on here. All right, let's look at number 4. Write each adjective and circle the noun that it describes. Oh, okay. So now I'm going to look for the noun first because I think that's easiest. Today, heavy traffic often clogs the streets of big cities. Right here, I'm seeing a noun which I'm circling, traffic, and cities. And so I'm seeing heavy and big are the 2 adjectives. So I'm going to write each one, heavy and big. Okay? So you're going to do the same thing. I recommend looking for the noun first. A noun is a person, place, or thing. Okay. So let's look for the noun first. Drivers, that's a noun, but there's no adjective. Tied their horses. Horses is a noun, but there's no adjective. 2 hitching posts. Post is a thing. While they ate a hot meal, meal is a noun as well. It's a thing. So I'm looking at probably hitching, which describes what kind of post. That's what you hook your horse onto in the 17 and 1800s. And hot is describing the meal, what kind of meal you're having. And I don't see any other adjectives. So we're going to write hitching and hot. All right, let's look at number 6. The rough dirt roads, that's a noun, of the past. Past is a noun, but I don't see any adjectives, any describing words around it. Any words that say what kind or how many. Have been replaced by smooth highways. Highways is a thing. So I would say dirt because that's describing what kind of road, and smooth because that's describing what kind of highway. I would also add rough in there. I was just remembering I thought I saw 2. So rough, dirt, and smooth. All right, so hopefully you got all 3. I was almost tricked because I forgot about rough when I was busy getting dirt. All right, so you should see rough, dirt, and smooth. All right, thanks for joining me. I hope this helped you to figure out that adjectives give information about a noun or a pronoun. They tell what kind or how many. They describe a noun or pronoun. All right, thanks for joining me.